coming up in this read. Kind of is like closure in a lot of ways. I do feel that this is definitely someone trying to mend bridges with you. Leo, let's get into your May reading. Any information that you need, you can find it in my description box and in my pinned comment below. If you're cross-watching for a Leo, then please switch over the roles because I could be speaking directly to you. And please do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody. You just take what's resonating for you and you leave what doesn't for another Leo or cross-watcher, okay? Please also do respect the tarot and approach it with patience, an open mind and without expectations. And finally, if you don't want to miss a video, then subscribe and stay notified. Okay, so Leo, I'm going to pull your cards a bit differently from how I usually do it, because the card stock on this deck is really thick and heavy and it's quite difficult to handle. Okay, also before I turn over that top card, channeled message, right? So some of you have absolutely been looking a lot closer into the principles of alchemy, and you only for some of you, okay, that there was a message about sound and manifestation, so that would point me in the direction of the principle of vibration, okay. And that is all about nothing rests, everything moves and everything vibrates. And you're helping to utilize that law of vibration in your manifestation techniques, okay? Some of you could be feeling the pull to listening to that high frequency music to help raise your vibrations as well. And like putting on subliminals while you're asleep, okay, that sort of thing. Really interesting energy, and it feels like you're experimenting with a couple of different things, a couple of different principles, and basically seeing where that takes you. So you're in this sort of investigative vibe of figuring out, well, how can I help myself to manifest in my life, which is absolutely fantastic. Keep experimenting, keep investigating, keep pushing down that path, okay? You're definitely being encouraged to keep going in that particular direction. Also, there was a message for somebody in particular, where a certain track, like song or soundtrack that you haven't heard in many years, all of a sudden it's just going to randomly start playing on the radio, and it's going to trigger a specific memory for you. So your message is to sit with that memory and to process through that particular memory. It's happening because there's something that is still not it's still not quite been tackled yet. So it's basically designed to help you to bring up that repressed memory so that you can process it and start working on the healing for that specific memory. Okay, right, moving on. Strongest energy around you. I did say that this card deck was a bit difficult to handle. Right, so you've got insight, understanding, awakening, awareness and self-evaluation, and responsibility, self-discipline, empowerment, reliability and fulfillment. So again, yeah, this is a nod at what I was telling you right at the start of your read, okay? With you investigating and trying to find out, well, what's going to work for me, how can I improve my chances of manifesting, that sort of thing. It's all pertaining to the same thing: understanding, awakening, awareness and self-evaluation. And you can see as well in this diagram how we have the symbol for the third eye, and that pertains to, of course, your intuition, and it does deal with insight. It can be blocked by illusions, so you're getting out of your own way. You're no longer telling yourself that you can't do certain things. You're telling yourself that you can do certain things, and you've honestly been really proactive with that as well. We've got number 42 and number 20, so they could be significant numbers for some. And then responsibility, self-discipline, empowerment, reliability and fulfillment. I'm getting the immediate message with this one that whatever it is that you're trying to create or trying to manifest, you will be successful with that. But it's also a reminder that it's going to take time, okay? It is going to take time. So don't feel disheartened if you don't see results instantly, okay? If you can imagine, for the gardeners out there, like, you will know that when you plant seeds, they take time to grow, and they take a lot of care, a lot of nurturing. And then, depending on what type of plant it is that you're growing, of course, it could be a couple of months until you can eat the fruit. It might even be a couple of years, depending on what it is that you're trying to grow, okay? So don't feel disheartened if you don't see any immediate change, okay? It's not going to happen instantly. It's not going to be overnight. Don't give up, basically. Keep persevering, okay? Keep nurturing whatever it is that you're trying to create. For some of you, it's going to be something small. For others of you, it's going to be significant life changes. Again, it doesn't make a difference what it is, as long as you don't give up, as long as you don't feel like, you know, well, what is the point? You know, don't go down that path, okay? Because remember, once you put that seed in the soil, you're not going to keep going back to every day and digging at it and picking it out and seeing how much it's grown, okay? You're going to end up damaging your seed that way. So just understand, you've done your best, you're still doing your best. Now it's all about nurturing what you have done and being patient, okay? It's beautiful. I love that word as well, empowerment. Okay, so we're going to take a look at what is coming in towards you throughout the month of May. As always, any of the zodiacs that I mention, please do keep an open mind, okay? They could be placements in your chart, someone else's chart. They could also be character traits of somebody as well, okay? Thank you. Just coming in towards Leo, please. The month of May. It's coming in towards Leo. Oh, thank you. I think there was a couple there. Let me just check for you. No, it's just the one. Okay. Right, so you have the Seven of Cups, Scorpion energy. You also have Death, which is also Scorpion energy. The Three of Cups, Cancerian. What else? Okay. That's the Page of Coins. It's Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Knight of Swords, Gemini. Oh. Ace of Wands, Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. The Five of Wands, it's Leo. Ooh, and your Major Arcana. Lovely. Strength. What else, please, for Leo? One more for Leo, please. Thank you. Okay, that's reversed. Ooh, the Five of Coins in reverse. That's beautiful. Okay, so it's Taurus energy, and then you've got the star at the bottom of the deck as well, Aquarius. Now, obviously, I've named pretty much everybody. So the dominant signs, Aquarius, definitely Scorpio and Leo. That's the dominant sign. So it's under the High Priestess. Okay. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. The star with the High Priestess. So that could be someone who is certainly out in the public eye with some kind of esoteric business. So this read could actually be for another tarot card reader. It could be for a crystal healer. It's definitely somebody who is quite well known with that particular combination, and they're well known for their ability to help heal and empower others. You've got the Fool under there again. I was going to say you've got the Fool under there, which is Aquarius energy again. And Judgment. Okay. Right. If you're not well known for having some sort of esoteric ability, then it could just be you're well known for doing something else that is somehow benefiting others and helping to empower others, right? With the Fool and Judgment being hidden right underneath that one. In the recent past, I'm feeling that there was quite a significant amount of self-doubt, and not forgetting that you've also got the Seven of Cups as your first card out as well. So somebody was feeling just like, why am I doing this? Why am I persevering with this? Like, what am I getting out of this? As I say, that was the recent past. It's unclear as to why that would have been a thing for you, because from what I can ascertain with this, you're already really quite successful, okay, with this particular combination. That is someone who is very, very successful. It feels like with that Judgment, it could well be. I don't particularly want to say that someone from your past is coming back. I don't want to say it, but I am seeing it and I am feeling it. But it feels more like a side message rather than a main message. You know, it's like that's not the main thing that's going on here. Although you will find that there will be a couple of individuals from your past that all of a sudden make a strange reappearance in your life. Can you tell me about that, Judgment, please? What else is going on with this Judgment? Thank you. Nine of Coins in reverse. Yeah, do you see what I mean with that sort of self-doubt? The Nine of Coins in reverse is someone who literally is asking themselves, why am I doing this? What am I getting out of this? Why the self-doubt, please? Thank you. The Six of Swords, because you felt like you weren't necessarily healed enough. You felt like you weren't okay, I'm hearing the word hypocrite. Someone felt like they were being a hypocrite because they didn't believe that they were healed enough in order to help heal and empower others. So I'm going to tell you straight up with this one, Leo. Healing, that's a lifelong process. Okay, it's not like you heal once and then that's it, you're done, you're good to go. Okay, there are going to be things that happen frequently that requires for you to process and heal through. Okay, so I understand why that would be a thing, but I'm also trying to remind you that we're all, not a single person on this planet can sit there and go, I'm 100% healed from absolutely everything that's ever happened in my life. Like, that's bullshit. That is flat out bullshit. And the problem, what I can see, the problem is you might have seen others around you who had that sort of attitude and have pretended that they were Little Miss or Little Mr. Perfect. And that's just not the case at all. Okay, so again, just remind yourself, healing is a lifelong process. It's a lifelong process. As long as you're continuing to do the best on yourself, then I would say that yes, you are more than qualified to do what you're doing because of your awareness. You're not tone deaf to the fact that everybody somehow is going through something or has gone through something. So you're not being a hypocrite at all, Leo. You're honestly not. Okay, right. So let's keep this thing moving. The Seven of Cups, Death, and the Three of Cups. It's a strange combination because it looks like someone else also had a conversation with you, and if this hasn't happened, I'm feeling that this is more about what is likely to happen throughout the month of May rather than something that you've already been through. Okay, so it's indicating that there could be a moment of regression, which again is perfectly normal, right? There's nothing abnormal about that. You've got a really good individual around you who is having this conversation with you as to why you shouldn't stop, why you shouldn't quit, why you shouldn't give up, okay? Because there is certainly this really strong vibe that you're considering, maybe I've taken this thing as far as I can take it. Maybe I've done as much as I can. Maybe now is the time for me to quit, okay? So it's like both your cards and your friend or significant other, whoever that is for you, like, everything about this read is like, look, no, don't quit, don't give up, because there's still a lot more work yet for you to do, okay? You've still got a really big part to play, should we say? The Page of Coins, the Knight of Swords, and then the Ace of Wands. So this feels like, I am feeling that there's urgency with this Knight of Swords, and it feels like someone outside of you rushing in towards you with what could well be a business proposal with this Ace of Wands. It is something that potentially can help you to feel a lot more hopeful about the way that things are going to go. It's exciting energy, you know, that the Ace of Wands. It's often associated with the, should we say, act of physical intimacy for a good reason. Okay, it's about excitement. So someone has got a very exciting proposal to put forth to you for you to mull over and consider. Okay. For you to consider, yes, obviously the financial benefits and possibilities that come with this new proposal. Again, it does feel more like a business idea, but there's also about there's the question of emotional contentment and satisfaction as well, which you also will be taking into consideration. So if this proposal is not in alignment with who you are and what it is that you're trying to achieve, then you're not going to take it. And I do see that you're going to be patient and wait for the right offer, basically. Okay, so it's not like you're just going to accept the first thing that comes your way, because it's something new, it's something different. You really are going to mull over your options and figure out, okay, is this in alignment with myself? Is it in alignment with my clients? Whatever the case might be, okay? This Five of Wands with strength and the Five of Coins reversed. So it is indicating, Leo, that there is, I do feel, competition for you. Okay, competition surrounding something that you're doing. Okay. I'm going to clarify. Can you tell me about the Five of Wands, please, for Leo? Thank you. The Five of Coins upright, the Four of Coins right next to it, and the Nine of Swords. There's an insinuation about something possibly being a scam with the 5, the 4, and then the 9 of Swords. Again, not all things that's going to be offered to you throughout the month of May is going to be to your benefit. I do feel that there's something a bit sleazy that's going on with this energy, right? And you're going to recognize it, because it really is going to come across to be too good to be true. It's almost, it's telling you that something is a bad investment. Okay, 5 of Coins to the 4 of Coins, and then the 9 of Swords. There's definitely a bad investment here, somewhere along the lines. I don't feel that it's about this one here. I don't feel that it's about that. I feel that it's pertaining more specifically to the past, where perhaps someone had a similar offer for you, and that one did turn out to be a scam, and it did cost some of you. Financially, it cost you, and it stressed you out as well. And it's indicating that there wasn't really much that you could have done about that situation as well. You're ending your read with the 5 of Coins in reverse, which is coming out of, if there are financial concerns, then you'll be coming out of that. Feeling like an outsider, then again, you're not going to be feeling like an outsider. That there is a strong message here about you finding your clan, you finding your people, you finding your soul tribe, your soul family, whatever the case might be. There's a message about how someone caused arguments for you in the past, and they turned certain individuals against you, and they had people gossiping about you as well, and making you feel like somehow you were in the wrong. I'm seeing that situation is going to be brought to a resolution as well. That could well be tied in with the, remember the side message when I said you do have a couple of people coming back in from your past, that they are trying to come to a resolution of something. You might even be receiving an apology as well from the gossip mongers. It's completely up to you what you do with that situation, but there is going to be an opportunity for you to end that particular cycle, as we say. Definitely it feels more like that there was a dodgy dealings or dodgy offer that went badly. You're being told that this thing that you're being offered up here is not going to be the same as what happened to you in the past. They're saying that was a different set of circumstances, and if you were completely honest with yourself, the incident in the past that did cost you financially, you intuitively knew that that was a dodgy deal anyway, but you perhaps didn't pay attention to your instincts at that point in time. But now you know differently. Now you know better. And again, this new offer, it does look really, really good, especially as it's going to help some of you get out of these financial concerns as well. Tell me about the 5 of Coins reversed, please, for Leo. Thank you. The 4 of Cups. Okay, can you tell me more, please? Tell me more about the 5 of Coins. Thank you. And the 5 of Swords. That's interesting. Oh, got one that's okay. The Queen of Swords. Okay, so the Queen of Swords, I immediately get that sort of investigation vibe again. So if it's advising, if we were to take this as advice, make sure that you get everything checked out, okay? So any concerns about anything that you're being offered, speak to your manager. If you've got one, speak to a lawyer or a solicitor, okay, to have them check over everything before you make a decision, okay? Get it checked out legally. Check out the legalities. Make sure that it's not going to be the same as before. When it comes down to the people, the troublemaker people from the past, I'm not seeing that you're going to welcome them back in with open arms. I really, really don't, because there's still something about their vibe that's really quite slimy, to tell the truth. So yeah, I don't see you running back to them with open arms. I really, really don't. And then you've got the High Priestess under there as well. Can you have a healing message, please, for Leo? So there's quite a lot that's going on for you throughout the month of May. You're going to be kept busy. Okay, understanding and prosperity. Prosperity hidden at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you're coming into something really quite big and very significant here, Leo. Just remember that you're the one that earned this. No one else has got any rights to try and come in and take from you. You've got every right to protect your prosperity, okay? Every right. Okay, right, so you've got number 2, understanding. It's all about creating or mending bridges. That's interesting. Creating a bridge between people or groups requires setting the ego aside. Center yourself in love and light with the intent to understand things from others' points of view. Once you can see all sides, act as a peacemaker, helping others to release their biases and view others with compassion and understanding. And then it's got a positive affirmation that says, I am secure enough in myself to see others' viewpoints. I seek to build compassion and understanding between myself and others. And it's suggesting dioptase to help enhance the heart-centered communication. So dioptase is D-I-O-P-T-A-S-E. Okay. I'm feeling that is strongly about someone trying to mend the bridges with you. You trying to remain humble and to see from their point of view. But again, it's like that doesn't mean that you have to take them back. Okay, I don't want anyone thinking down that path, because you know the whole forgive and forget thing, that's bullshit. That in fact is very, very toxic. This is all about giving yourself permission to help heal your heart space. So that there was something that was left unsaid in a specific situation, and you're going to get the opportunity to say your piece. They're going to get the opportunity to say their piece, and it kind of is like closure in a lot of ways. I do feel that this is definitely someone trying to mend bridges with you. It does feel that way. And you see that shield as well, that shield of protection. I don't think you'll be able to see it. But again, you're being reminded you've got every right to protect yourself. Okay, so whatever you decide is the correct thing to do in this situation, then just understand that your decision has come from your higher self, and you're making the best decision for yourself. Okay, So I don't want anybody to gaslight you and sit there going, oh, but you have to forgive. No, 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 no. Oh, forgiveness is for you, not for them. Yeah, I've heard it all before. And it's not about any of that, actually. It really, really isn't. This is about you not being gaslit by yourself and by others. It's you forgiving yourself for not having known better in the past about what these individuals were actually like. Okay, you forgiving yourself for having trusted certain people that didn't appreciate the trust that they were given, and then they broke the trust that they were given. Okay, it's all about not holding grudges against yourself for having made mistakes in the past. And again, it's like we've all done it. We've all trusted individuals that should never have been trusted. We've all given certain individuals the benefit of the doubt and they just took complete advantage of us. Like, everybody's done it. Okay, so don't be holding grudges against yourself, and it's time for you to look at the situation objectively. Okay. It also doesn't mean that you have to take anybody back as well, because that's being a doormat. I choose happy and loving thoughts. I feel good and express love for myself and others. Yeah. Yeah. So you can still love somebody. You can, if you want to forgive somebody, absolutely. You can also choose to do that from a distance as well, okay? It doesn't mean that you have to automatically just accept them back, right? Especially as well for some of you, it's playing out like that there was some kind of convoluted plan here that was going on. And you know, this dodgy deal, somehow that dodgy deal is connected to the individuals that we saw there in the past trying to come back in. Somehow that dodgy deal is connected to them. Somehow they had something to do with that. And then you've got, when I don't know what's happening, I choose to be curious and excited about what is going to be. Yeah, you're focused on your future. You're feeling excited about your future. It's also about enjoying the mystery as well, because we don't all know what's going to happen every minute of every day. Of course we don't know. So it's all about enjoying the mystery. And remember, Leo, however you choose to handle this situation for yourself, that's your decision. That's for you to decide what is healthy for you to do in this situation. Okay, addicted to inner peace, get your quick fix. And the power of meow, activate per mantra. Yeah. Don't let anyone else disrupt the way that you feel about yourself. Don't let anyone else pull you out of your center. Okay. Don't let anyone else's behavior dictate to you how you feel about yourself as well. Okay. It's a beautiful read. Yeah, so that is what I have for you. If you would like to book a private reading that is more catered towards your specific needs, then you can make your booking at phoenixkeiatarot.com. Thank you so much to everybody who has liked, shared, subscribed and supported my channel. It really, really does help me to get the messages out to those who are needing to hear it. And also thank you as well for everybody who has been so kind, compassionate and considerate to each other in the comments. I've not had a chance yet to reply to them all the way that I usually do. I've only really sort of skimmed over the top, and like from what I can see, everyone has just been so amazing to each other. So yeah, thank you so much for that. Thank you for supporting each other. I just absolutely love the helpful community that we're building up here. It's really, really beautiful, especially with everything else that's going on in the world at the moment. I just think that's absolutely amazing. So yeah, thank you so much. I honestly really do appreciate all of you. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and yeah, we shall speak again soon. Bye.